Hey guys, welcome to another video, or should I say good morning. Today we are going to be doing a full day of eating video. I do this kind of video, it seems like once a year or so. This is like the fourth installment in the series. And what I'm going to be doing is eating at convenience stores all day. So I got a list here of where I'm meant to be going for today, because what I did is I asked my Patreons as well as my channel members to vote, where should I eat breakfast, where should I eat lunch, where should I eat dinner. So the results are in, and I'm going to be eating breakfast at Family Mart. Then for lunch we'll be going to 7-Eleven, and finally the Daily Store will be our dinner tonight. So let's go. Okay, so I just ran into Family Mart and I grabbed some breakfast items. I gotta be honest, that was pretty hard. I don't think Family Mart really stocks many breakfast items. Of course they had, like salmon, fish like that. Japanese would love to eat that for breakfast. But as far as I'm concerned, I was looking for like a breakfast sandwich or, something like I've seen before, but I don't know, maybe it's just this location, but Family Mart, you got to step up your breakfast game. That's all I got to say. So let me show you what I got. I picked up the closest items I could find to a breakfast sort of theme. Bacon and pepper mayo bun, I guess, or some sort of bread, baked item. Bacon and pepper mayo. So it's got bacon on it, so there's some breakfast items there. It was 110 yen, 118 after tax. I also picked up a waffle. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here. This is a pre-packaged waffle. This was 145 yen. And I also, since I was at Family Mart, I picked up, not really a breakfast item, but I got some fami chiki. And to drink, I got a fresh squeeze. There was a few choices. There was pineapple, there was orange, but I went with grapefruit, and it's 100% juice. Nice and refreshing, I hope. So let's get into this. Let me know if you think the items I chose are something you might want to choose. Yeah. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. Just a roll or a bun with mayonnaise squirted on top and little pieces of bacon. It's like really soft though. Again, this was in the sort of baked goods area. I kind of looked around, and yeah, this was the most breakfasty item I could find. Well, anyhow, let's get into this. Itadakimasu. I didn't really get much bacon or mayo in that bite, but it's really soft. It looks like the pepper is mixed in with this outer squirting of, maybe that's a mayo, I don't know. There's a mayo, bacon, and then they squirt more pepper infused mayo on top. You definitely want to drink something while you're eating this, but I can see you on your way to work early in the morning, maybe you're a little late or whatever. Get in your car, go to the Konbini, grab this, and then continue your commute. You can just be eating this as you go down the road. Flavor wise, it's alright. It's cheap, 118 yen. Okay, let's get into the juice here. Let me know what your breakfast beverage of choice is. I decided to go grapefruit today. I know normally, orange is probably considered a breakfast thing, but grapefruit's good too. Wow, that is fresh juice. As fresh as you can get out of a bottle like this. So much pulp going on in there. Woo! If you don't like pulp, and you don't like sour, you're not gonna like that. I think that's really good though. Wake you up. Again, you're on your way to work. You gotta wake up, right? All right, let's get into this waffle here. Like I said, this is the closest thing I could find to a breakfast item. Okay, it smells quite buttery actually. There's no syrup or anything. Again, if you're in your car driving down the road, last thing you want is syrup dripping on your business attire. But yeah, let's get into this. It's nice and light and fluffy. It's kind of like eating cake, to be honest. I mean, who doesn't mind having cake for breakfast? Or a donut, perhaps? A cake donut. It's all right. It's got a sweetness to it, a subtle maple flavor. And finally, let's get into the fami chiki, the boneless piece of chicken. 220 yen for this. Not specifically a breakfast item, but can't go wrong with fami chiki. Nice and warm. Very limited selection in there. I guess they don't stock this up. I mean, they probably made this morning. A few things they make in the morning, but they'll restock that display more towards lunchtime with more items. So yeah, let's get into the boneless chicken here. Chicken for breakfast. I mean, it's a very, like, it's savory. The second thing I ate, that waffle, kind of sweet. So actually, I could put them together and have chicken and waffles. Is chicken and waffles a breakfast item though, or is it just a thing? Very juicy. Okay, chicken and waffles. Here we go. The chicken is dominating here. I mean, eat them together, eat them separately, you know, whatever. But that is my breakfast. I don't know. Let me know what you thought of the items I chose. Do you think I did a good job? And yes, 7-Eleven is where we're going for lunch. So I guess we'll see you guys for lunch. Okay guys, we are at 7-Eleven for lunch. Let me show you what I grabbed. So first of all, since things have really started to heat up here today, I grabbed a kind of sports drink. It's called Aquarius. If you're familiar with Pocari Sweat, it's kind of similar, I guess. It's an electrolyte kind of replacement drink, sports drink, right? I also picked up I got some sushi here. These are like rolls of sushi. Looks like they've got some artificial crab and some egg and cucumber in them. Looks really good. Wow, we're really dark. There we go. Oh yes, I picked up a sandwich, a blueberry sandwich. I guess this is gonna be my dessert. Okay, so first off, let's dive into the sushi here. This was 400 yen. 432 after tax. I kind of feel that the price has gone up on this. I think I remember it being maybe even like 300 yen, like quite a bit cheaper. There we go. You get five little pieces, 5 rolls kind of cut on a slant like that. So yeah, I guess you can eat these with your fingers. The lady gave me some chopsticks though. So yeah, it's got crab, it's got egg, and it's got cucumber and mayonnaise in there. No raw fish. Here we go, itadakimasu. It also has tuna in there. Wow. Definitely you need a drink with this. Yeah, nice cold drink. So Aquarius, it kind of has a very light, watered down, some sort of mysterious, slightly citrus flavor. Replenish. Yeah, sushi is good. They restock several times a day. Usually there's a date when they put it out here. Only display it until 4 p.m. today. So they only put this out for like a few hours and then they'll restock with some fresh stuff. I'm sure it'll be sold before it hits that time. They had a lot of noodle dishes in there, but I've eaten those before in previous episodes. I was kind of interested in some sandwiches, but since I had a couple of bread items for breakfast, I thought I would grab the sushi this time. However, for dessert, I still did grab a sandwich. This is a blueberries, cream cheese, and sauce sandwich. So 270 yen for that. 291 after tax. So yeah, you've seen me open sandwiches a million times. You just sort of rip them down the back, and then you can access. It's very soft, this sandwich there. So yeah, blueberry cream sandwich. Okay, it's actually filled up quite a bit right to the back there, and there's a couple blueberries in the back, so it's not just on the surface here. So yeah, let's get into this. Yeah, it's a blueberry. It's a blueberry sandwich. I've tried a few sort of fruit sandwiches. They come out with them, I guess, seasonally or whatever. They're usually better than I kind of think they're gonna be. And yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, you still feel like you're eating a sandwich as opposed to cake, you know what I mean? But it's blueberry, and you know, it's a good handy little dessert. So yeah, that's all my lunch is going to be for today. Didn't want to go too overboard because we're going to come back for dinner at the daily Yamazaki. So I'm going to finish this off, switch my air conditioning back on. I'll see you guys later on for dinner. Welcome to dinner. We are at the Daily Store. It was by far the most popular convenience store that was voted on by my Patreons and my members. I guess we didn't do Lawson this time, but we have done it in previous years. Yeah, it looks like the Daily Store is actually a really popular dinner destination for me. For some reason, people love the Daily Store. It could be you guys are already familiar with 7-Eleven or Family Mart, so the Daily Store is a little bit rare. There are dozens and dozens of those other places around here, but only a few Daily Stores. But today I grabbed a few things off the shelves there that kind of appealed to me considering what I've already been eating today. So let me just show you what I got. Our main course is some rice. Okay, so rice. Oops, sliding around here. Rice. Means omelet. So it's like a thin omelet layer concealing a bunch of rice inside. You can see some has escaped here. And then there's like a ketchup tomato sauce to go with it. This was $4.62. $4.98 after tax. The drink I picked up, here it is, was a Calpis, Calpis. Calpis comes out with many different sort of fruit flavors. Somebody recently mentioned there was a melon flavor. I have seen it around like in the past, but these days I think the peach is the more common one that I've come across at least. And then for dessert, I got a nice savas. So I don't know, do you guys have savas where you live? It's a protein, like a whey protein company but they also make chocolate bars, well, protein bars, I guess. So let's get into our dinner. So it's gotten more common these days to kind of self-serve at convenience stores. Like if you have to heat something up, there's a microwave like off to the side that you can go do it yourself. However, some places like Daily Store here, they'll still do it for you. So she asked if I wanted it heated up, and of course I said yes. And then she proceeded to zap it for an extended period of time. So let me know if you've ever had rice before and what you think about it. So this is their clever packaging. I gotta be very careful now because I took the lid off. I took the plastic cover off, and then inside there's another plastic insert. So the idea of this one is if it does get sloshed around, it's not gonna like bang up against the lid and just make a total mess of things. This will keep it looking relatively tidy in here. So yeah, there we go. Like I said, it's a very thin layer of omelet, and then we've got our rice next to it. Now the rice, it's sort of red color. Quite often it's mixed with tomato or ketchup kind of thing. I don't know if they really put, usually there's like different vegetables, maybe carrots or peas and bits of chicken. I'm not sure how detailed they went with this, but let's get into some of this. So itadakimasu. This sauce itself is a very tangy tomato sauce, but even without it, hot and not spot. Even without it, the rice has a nice sort of tangy tomato flavor. You may have seen like a fancier version of this dish. I think there's a guy in Kyoto who specializes in rice, and he'll place the omelet on top of the rice, and then he'll slice it, and it'll like fold down like that. Yeah, that's a pretty fancy version of this. Usually it's just like this, like for home cooking or for families, it'll be made like this. It's, what would it say, like a sort of comfort food, Japanese comfort food. There were other options in there, of course, different kinds of bentos and things, but this sort of appealed to me the most. I wish it had more kind of flavor to it. It's just very just tomato, you know what I mean? But I mean, overall, it's okay. So let's get into the kalpis. Oh wow, yeah, very very peachy flavor. Yeah, it's really good. If you're a fan of kalpis, it's kind of like a light yogurty drink. And if you like peaches, I guess that would help too. But yeah, that's really good. I'm glad they gave me like plenty of sauce for this. Like the ratio, it's a lot of sauce. Which is very scarce on the chicken or other vegetables that are usually in it. Like none at all. Oh, I just found some chicken. So yeah, overall that was a decent little meal. Not much chicken, mostly just rice with a ketchup or tomato kind of taste. Oh, it looks like we're starting to get some rain here. So yeah, let's get into dessert. Do you know this brand, Savas? If you go into the drug stores here, you can find like whey protein for bodybuilding is made by this brand. This bar, 15 grams of protein. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. So chocolate bar. I mean, it tastes all right. It's a little dry. You definitely want to have something to drink while you're eating this, but yeah, kind of hit the spot. So that rounds out the entire day's eating here at convenience stores. So I just want to say thanks to my Patreons and my members for voting as to where I should eat what. I think my favorite drink was what I had for breakfast. I had the grapefruit juice. That was really good. As far as like what items that I ate. Maybe the sushi from 7-Eleven was pretty good. Or again, from breakfast, the chicken and waffles, maybe. Yeah. This rice was just okay. It was, my expectation was a little higher for it. But anyhow, let me know what you thought of the stuff I ate/drank today. Did you approve? Do you think I overindulged or underindulged? And what was your favorite item? So I'll put some stats up here in the corner just to show exactly like how much I spent today. I know in the past I used to compare year to year, like did I spend more, did I spend less? This year I didn't really like target anything. I just sort of went for it. As far as places to eat I kind of think Family Mart didn't really have a great breakfast selection. Later I saw at 7-Eleven they had some breakfast sandwiches and things, which probably would have been a better breakfast choice. Here they do, okay, the Daily Store is really good because they have a nice sort of select baked goods area. So you can usually find some good stuff for breakfast there. But again, every convenience store has, baked goods. I deliberately didn't want to eat, bread for every single meal today. So hopefully I got a nice variety going on there. But I guess that's it for this video. Again, yeah, let me know what you thought of what I ate today. And I just want to say thanks to you guys for joining me. If you're new here, please subscribe. Don't forget to thumb up this video, ring that dinner bell, and we'll see you guys in the next one.